welcome to All on Greg Banter, and I am Kalina Fredrick. All on Greg is a web series which you can get on Facebook, on YouTube, and on your TikTok. And here with me, bantering the beautiful episode of All on Greg, I have on my right a very nice man. We love him so much.
My name is Christian Fon Johnson. I'm glad to be on stage with you.
Thank you very much. And on my left is a very pretty woman. Her voice is so nice, like you can hear her from wherever she's speaking. Please, we love to have you here. Welcome for joining us in this banter.
My name is Tina Hebziba Abozi Awuse, and I'm a serial entrepreneur.
Going back to the web series All on Greg, we saw from the first episode of All on Greg, we noticed one thing, the issue of the bestie. Okay, let me give a little bit of a recap of the All on Greg first episode. Greg, the major character, won a recognition in the state, River State to be precise, and he got lots of persons calling him in to appreciate him. And then there was a call where he got a call from his bestie and his fiance got upset about it. So the issue here is it okay for someone in a relationship, a committed relationship, when you're engaged, to even have someone else as a bestie? What's your take on it, Mr. Christian?
Bestie is supposed to mean your best friend. And if you're marrying someone else, that person is supposed to be your best friend. Therefore, the title bestie is not supposed to go to someone else. That being said, being in a relationship or being married does not mean that you should be cut out from the rest of the world. We have about 8 billion people on the planet. You're married to just one. You still have a responsibility to relate with as many people as you choose to. So I believe that Joy has not been able to understand fully the extent of the relationship that Greg has with Mabel. It is Greg's place to define that relationship and explain it better to Joy. That's where the place of communication in marriage comes in.
Looking at the category and the clout the other nominees had, it was like an impossible mountain to climb. I'm so excited.
And would you also feel threatened when your spouse, your partner, has a female bestie?
For me, as a woman, let me take the place of the bestie now, being Mabel. I have besties. I have some that I haven't seen for like years, but we chat practically every day. We call most times, you get, but I've not seen them for years. Now, if I notice my bestie is getting married, what I would do rather is to cut off from that person. That's what I would do. But me, myself, if my partner has a bestie, I won't be comfortable. But I would want him to be comfortable with me having a bestie. Why? I really want him to trust me, though I'm coming from the selfish side, right? I really want him to trust me with that aspect. But with the society that we are these days, people don't trust the word bestie. They feel once a year bestie is pants down. If you notice, when the call came in, he was somehow. There was a change in the environment. If you notice, there was a change in the environment that Joy had to look at him and, but if there were to be an understanding in that place, I'm sure Joy would have relaxed. She would even say, let me talk to her. What's up, babe? Have fun now. How you did? That kind of thing. You understand? But Greg has not been able to balance that. I don't have a problem with having besties, but I have a problem with the man balancing it. Now, I would not have a problem with Joy having besties. You know why? I feel women know how to manage things properly. Yes. Women know how to manage things. For one, as a woman, I know how to keep men at arm's length. You get? Okay. Yes. And what maybe is trying to do, now, women feel comfortable having these male figures as bestie. A woman can lead a man on and make the man to fall. If maybe really wants Greg, she will get Greg.
That's not the scenario I see there. I see Greg as being the one calling the shots. You talk about when he picked the call.
Yes.
When he picked the call, he only looked at her. She got up and left.
Who left? Joy.
Joy.
No. He was scared to answer the call.
Why did Joy leave?
Why did she? She was angry. She was angry, yes, because she's not in that.
I spoke about communication. See, in marriage, one of the most important things in marriage is communication. the less communication a couple has.
Not even in marriage, in a relationship.
No, I'm talking from the married point.
Me, I'm talking from a relationship point of view.
The communication determines the closeness.
Okay.
The fewer communications they have, the further they get apart.
It's you that is not getting it. That's what I said, that if Greg were to be communicating with Joy, Joy will easily pick up the phone and be like, babe, what's up now? She will give the phone to
So
Greg.
He has not been communicating with her. Why did she not say yes?
No, you're not getting it. He is not communicating. He's not bringing Joy into the picture of the whole bestie idea. Even in as much as the two of them want to be bestie, Joy should be, okay, they said a man and a woman is one, right?
Yes.
So now Joy and Greg should be one. Mabel will now be besting one person, which is Joy and Greg. So I'm not saying Greg should go and tell Joy, look at what Mabel said, though. You understand? But she should be in that note to be like, what's up now, babe? Have fun. How you doing? She say, fine. I'm not happy with your husband. Oh, yeah, take a bag, talk to her now. You and Sabi. You understand that kind of thing? There should be a communication there. There is no communication. Joy is feeling like Greg now is cheating on her with Mabel.
What is the issue?
You're shagging your bestie.
After the whole bestie issue in episode 1, Greg gets into another problem. He just like said from one issue to the other for Greg. Now I love the start where he just gets a slap for no reason. Like you get a knock on the door, you open the door, and then you get slapped.
Chief, that's the guy!
Before you realize yourself. You at that moment as the fiancé, now just imagine your Joy. How would you feel? You just finished having issues with your partner about the bestie problem, and then all of a sudden he gets slapped, and you just got engaged, and you're seeing so much drama. How would you feel if this was you?
That question you asked me, yes. Me, I just see you slap. Me, I will first of all was the person. In fact, I will stand in front of him and slap the person. The person will have to define, because she can't just come to my house and then slap my partner. No. I have the right under the law to do to that person anything I do to that person at that point in time, the law will not hold me to it. So I think I will hit that person back. You don't have the right to hit my partner.
And you as the man, someone just slaps you and your partner slaps the person back. What will you do? Because you don't know what you did. You're in a state of confusion.
First of all, when somebody slaps another person, it's assault.
Okay?
So they just came in and they assaulted Greg. But if you slap back, it's still fighting.
Okay.
So if you want to win a case, most times, if you talk to a lawyer will tell you that you don't spoil the case for yourself.
Okay.
You understand? Even when you are fighting for your right, there's something that you do and you cannot claim your rights anymore. So I believe that Greg was being mature, not retaliating. If you see, he was composed. Yeah. So even when they hit him, he was composed. That's what I expect of every mature person.
Matured man, not every matured woman. Because some women cannot take it. Some women cannot take it.
For the second episode, Greg has been alleged to have the fraudulent sum of 12 million naira. Now, this is an issue which most of us here can relate to. You're a DJ, you're into the entertainment scene. You too, you have one or two relationships with the entertainment scene with your line of business. And then we have seen someone here being paid to, like, if there's a contract, help me promote myself, help me promote my music, and then the person has absconded with the 12 million naira. And you, I'm going to come first to you because I'll come to him later. You are the woman here. You just finished having a fight with your partner maybe a few days ago about a bestie issue. And that means you don't really have trust for this partner, per se. Tell. And then he's been alleged to have the fraudulent sum of 12 million naira. At that moment, what will you feel? Wouldn't you have this? Because when I was watching it, I felt like I asked myself this question. Does she know the person she's getting married to? Okay. At that moment? Because if you know the person you're getting married to, you will stand for him. Just the way you're ready to fight for someone, because you know who this person is. So she would have been able to stand for you as a woman. How would you feel at that moment?
You said something about, because I might have been having a little distrust with him, yes, because of the whole bestie issue. Now that is, for me, that is aside. Like, I can really break down how I work or trust people, you get. So that bestie on his aside. Now this one they're talking about money. You get, and I'm hearing from him. I'll first of all hear from him, and he will tell me now with what he's telling me. That's what I'll work with. If he's telling me he didn't get the money, I will stand by him and say he didn't. Because at that point in time, I can't be standing with strangers. You get?
Okay.
Yeah, we can now go indoors and I'm like, okay, what happened? You know, maybe my trust issue now, I really might not be trusting him. But at that point in time, I'm standing, showing them that yes, he has a backup. That's the main essence of being a partner, isn't it?
That same episode, you notice something. Greg denies totally.
Please, sir. What is the issue?
You thief our money. You still get mouth the shut up. Dandy.
Calm down.
Have you lost your mind?
He knows the person, he knows the dandy scene here, but he doesn't know Chief Kalu. He denies receiving such an amount. But dandy scene still stands that because of that amount, he took him to a club to perform, he took him to some radio stations, and that was all.
That can be him doing free winner.
Greg did not even deny that he did not collect the money. Greg acted like he did not understand what they were talking about.
And that's because he did not understand.
I think he does. He does. See, when you see somebody that wants to deny an allegation, he first asks in ignorance, like he doesn't know what is going on here. But he knows the young man, and the young man could prove that they have transacted business together. So how come Fred is not acting like he does not understand what the man is talking about?
That's because he does not. How will they send money to you? You receive the money and then you will not deny that you did not receive the money.
Is it a normal thing for you to just see someone and decide to help the person?
Yes.
Person shows, take person to.
Yes, you can.
Do people do that?
People.
Yes, you can do
anything
that.
attached.
You can do
Yes,
that for
now.
free. But let's paint the picture here.
Okay.
Fred was in the studio. Greg was in the studio, which means Greg is a producer.
Yes.
Greg is not a promoter.
Okay.
So for this man to have given Greg money for anything other than production, it means that Greg has given him the assumption, or Greg has given him the impression that he can do more than production for him.
That's true.
That is the only reason why he will give him money that is more than the money required for production. In the whole of Nigeria, nobody is producing music for 12 million.
I beg they do.
One song or the album or 12 million.
One song. I can't give.
No, now. We're talking about production. We're not talking about.
See, it's possible that.
Marketing.
See, it's possible. It's possible. But what I'm trying to say is that
If
Greg did not see that money.
If you watch that episode, you will notice that Greg just won a reality show.
Yes.
Yes.
Which means he was not like an A-list producer.
That's true.
Even if there are people charging 12
But
million
he's not a celebrity now.
No, he's not. No,
It happened
that
before.
happened before. So he's not among the league of people that charge 12 million for a production.
So is 12 million too much for a production?
Yes,
It's not too much.
It is.
It's not.
It is.
It's not.
You are not into music now. What is he producing for 12 million?
Okay. What is he producing? What if he's going to import the sound?
Okay, let me tell you that thing. If Greg has collected that 12 million to produce a track for the young man, the money you gave me to produce your song, I'll produce your song for you now. Well, I'm still working on it.
But he didn't see the money, but he helped the guy. He didn't see the money.
So what was the money for?
They brought the money for the boys' song and music and all that. But let me tell you, that alert they brought might be fake.
Now let's
the alert might be fake.
Greg actually accepted, and he admitted that he talked to the guy about promoting the guy, about how the guy can push his music. He actually agreed to it. They had such a discussion.
If Greg did not see that money, the first question he would have asked, did you send money to my account?
That's the first question.
Yes, he did not ask him, did you send money to my
No.
account?
Okay. Did they ask Greg, can we see your account statement?
They don't have to ask him.
They should now. No, that can be fake. It can be forged. It can be forged. It can be forged.
Okay, let me tell you on that thing.
It can be forged.
If Greg has not been getting that amount of money in his account, the moment that money was sent to him, his account will be frozen.
Okay, but they will alert him. The bank will alert him, right?
Yes.
Yeah,
But he does not.
That's
what I'm saying. Nobody called him. He does not have an idea if such money was paid into his account.
Greg is among the group of producers that believe that because they have won a reality TV show, they are the big boys.
I'm sorry, I'm not a promoter, right? I have a friend that is a musician And then he needed my help. And because I have links with, like I have friends with some few radio stations, I had to talk to them, Baba CEO, Baba CEO. And then they said, okay, fine. But me going to them, I can't just go empty-handed because I can't take advantage of any friendship. I don't do that. Okay. So the guy actually brought money, and I showed him what exactly we're doing. I held him by the hand, and then we moved to this radio station. And then he realized that, oh, this is what my money was used for. But guess what? I think he didn't really value the people. I think most musicians don't like the people because I practically believe that Greg held this guy by the hand and was moving to those radio stations for him to have the idea. Now, they don't like the ones that hold them by the hand. They like the ones that they will give money and sit at home and then wait. This, my friend, what he did was he now gave somebody money. They ate the money. He came back to me and said, look at so and so in this Port Harcourt that I gave money. The person ate. I'm telling you a real story. If the person is to watch this, the person will know himself. You understand? So he said the person ate the money, and I said, oh, Baba, I don't have anything to say. Because when I was doing it, he was listening to the song. He will hear the song. You get? So I believe Greg held this guy by the hand and took him to those radio stations and those clubs. And he will see that Greg did not bring his hand and pay somebody 12 million or 3 million or this. So he knew or he knows that money was not in Greg's account.
Yes, in this case, he's not Greg's friend.
He's not Greg's friend. Okay, they're doing business.
Yes, they're doing business.
Let me come with this angle. Greg loves the song to the extent that he wants the song. He wants to make the song popular. You get my point? See, so that's why Greg went all out.
Boy, Greg, chop that money.
You know, chop him.
He's my husband.
My dear, keep quiet. You're only a ring bearer. You think it's not everywhere in their Facebook? He only engage you. Was that not just last week here? Before the River State government gave him an award.
I might tell you, Port Harcourt boys, they see song way sweet. Then go carry their 2 legs, waka for you. The only thing you need to do for them is try as much as possible to appreciate them. You understand? So I think the guy did not appreciate Greg.
How many sweet songs?
How many? Master to name the one. Master to name the one.
You have not heard. That we have DJs have heard.
You've heard. How many did you push? Don't you have connections with people? Why didn't you go out of your way to push it? Because you're selfish. You don't want them. But Greg, yes, but Greg is not a selfish person.
I'm not a promoter.
But you have connections with people, right?
Yes, and I do.
So why not use your connections to help?
I do.
You do. That's what Greg was doing.
But in Greg's case, he was doing it on the grounds of business.
But you notice that Dandy always wanted to fight Greg.
That thing is fake. If you notice it, he was not like somebody like me, bro. You chop my money. True, say you chop my money.
You are not admitting that.
No,
Dandy is his name, right? Yes, you're admitting that it's fake. So there's a tendency
that they both collaborate.
No, what I'm saying.
Go back and
see,
look at that.
What I'm saying is that
the same design of earring.
What I'm saying.
Collaborating to dip the chief. Now, boys,
na lie.
to dip the chief.
Na lie. This boy no one beat him because he know say Greg don't help him. That's why he does not want to fight Greg.
Leave all those ginger.
He knows that Greg have put in his 2 feet for him. Greg have helped him.
He has to do that to make Chief believe that he's really.
So why will he do that?
So that
you sure there is no understanding. There's a relationship between Greg and the Dandy guy. You know why? Because Greg has come to understand that, oh, this is a musician that I need to help. We have a whole lot of them in Port Harcourt. I'm coming.
They are a 419.
It's a lie.
Those are the people that are spoiling the industry.
It's a lie.
Those are the people that come to the industry to impersonate the real key players in the industry.
It's you that don't know. See, let me tell you. This Dandy guy is feeling for Greg. But now, just for him to make his boss, there's no way for him to explain to his boss that, Baba, this boy no see this money. Oh, I did with Tansin, so I the full and work, I no see the money. So that the boss will not say, oh.
If that Greg did not see the money, he will not be gingering.
He's not gingering. He's just feeling for Greg. That because he knows Greg did not see that money.
Somebody that you are feeling for, you want to beat somebody that you are feeling for.
We want no one bitter. If you want bitter, if you don't beat and since. As Chief come, Chief did not talk too much. Chief just did boom.
He said, make I open his head. You want to open his head.
They need to talk when you want open head. If you want open head, just go and boom. I be Port Harcourt girl. We need to talk. See, if you announce them, I go position myself. But you don't need to announce. You
take on our way.
You understand? We do action. We need to announce.
Which means he's announcing it because he does not want to do it, right?
Yes.
That's what I'm
See
saying.
that they are
No.
partners.
You're the one that is not getting it. He announced it now to make him believe that, Baba, I know say you no get this money. See, for Port Harcourt, they speak with code. We need to talk plain language. You talk with code. We feel they do something they do. You know, we don't mean them. We they try to make you understand. Say,
I'm telling
see,
you that's the ginger.
no. Listen.
After they are eating Chief's money.
He did not see the
12
money.
million naira.
He didn't see the money. Do you know why? If he had seen the money, he would tell his partner that I saw the money. You know why? Because he loves her. He loves her rather. He would tell her, I saw the money. But he didn't see the money. He looked into her eyes and told her, I didn't see the money. How will you look into the eyes of somebody you love and you tell the person that you will not lie to the person and say, I didn't see the money, whereas you saw the money?
People they tell her a big person
But
like
Harcourt boys need to do that thing.
Later you go fit tell her say, oh boy, let's in that game.
No. But Harcourt people need to do like that. You're judging his character. But let's wait for the character to unfold now.
Okay, let's go to
He's a Calabari man, he's not a Port Harcourt boy.
action. Do you think he went overboard with it? We know the money is actually painful. To
The
cover
chief,
12 million
the
naira,
chief.
yes, it's actually painful. To find that someone defrauded you of such a huge amount and the person is acting anyhow about it. He isn't even feeling remorseful.
I think
Maybe
the
they might
chief,
have called
I think he's wrong.
to just
Yes,
hit
you
someone.
don't, yes, you try to hear from both sides. I think the chief he's being very sentimental.
What if they called Greg? Maybe he asked
He
Dan.
did
Dan
not.
called Greg. Dan is giving him issues. Greg has not.
I'm not acting like the partner. I'm sure he did not call Greg.
These two young men have used their talent, the industry as a front to put before chief.
So are you trying to say that this thing is common in our industry?
It happens in the industry. They are working together and they collected the money. They saw the money. They ate the money. So the real victim in this episode 2 and 3 is not even Dandy. The real victim is Chief.
Go to the revelation of Pamela, because that's where it's getting juicy right now. In the heat of the argument, and Pamela goes, "Oh, I can't believe the father of my child is a thief." I'm coming to you as a woman because
I want drink water. I want drink water whole body.
Drink your water.
I want drink water whole body.
Because your joy here, you're suspecting your partner with his best friend. You're not okay with that relationship. The biggest revelation: someone is pregnant for him. This is your fiancé. What would be your reaction?
So if you're putting me in that position now, I will not react there. So now seeing the whole bestie stuff, the money stuff, this stuff, in my head, I'm calculating 2 and 1, 2 and 1, 3, 4. So you understand?
He is dubious. Then 3.
He didn't see that money.
He did, don't worry. He's
He did not.
promiscuous. Now, a girl is saying, you are the father of my child. Can he be the father of our child without having sexual relationships?
Okay, what if he didn't do it? We've not seen the episode though. We've not seen
We've
it.
seen it.
When
he said,
how did you see it? We've not seen it. She just said, how can the father of my child be pregnant?
No, we saw episode
If
3
you
where
are,
she
if you are
talked about
observant,
it.
you find out that when Chief and Dandy came to Greg's house, they were standing.
The studio.
When they came to the studio, they were standing. In episode 3, they were sitting.
They're
down.
sitting,
It
yes.
means that they were now having a
Proper
conversation.
conversation.
I think that's
Yes, they were now
Yes.
sitting
that
down.
should be 4 now.
No, that's episode 3.
That's
Where her
episode 3.
brother came back.
Yes,
Came for the
they
same
were now
issue.
sitting down
So
Actually, his
discuss.
employee.
to discuss.
Yes,
so
that is-
you're a girl that you have not slept with before. You've not had anything to do with before. You come and accuse you, and you will not sit down.
But we see it these days in the society. We see
you not sit down.
no, but we see it these days.
So
They
this is
all-
the
people
matter
make up
of somebody that you would
stories.
have fought for
yes,
before.
people make up stories. Yes, we see it these days.
Not once, not
Not
twice.
once, not twice.
What if she's the one that seduced girls and she wants to get pregnant for a celebrity?
It's like, you know
They
what,
do it.
right?
People do it.
Celebrities also take advantage of their position to be sleeping with women.
You're a celebrity. Is it what you do?
No,
Let
I'm
me
not a
be-
celebrity.
let
Nobody
me-
knows me.
Let me be asking you. Let me be asking you. You're a celebrity. Me, I know
They
you.
do it.
Ah,
They do it.
You do it. Are you sure?
No, I don't.
Eh.
They
They
do
to
it.
take advantage.
Yes.
Who is there now?
And this is a working space. This is a girl that was left in his custody.
Yeah.
So why did she
And
not? Why did she not focus on doing the duty she was sent to do?
You know,
I
that's what
believe her.
happened.
You
That's
believe
why
her?
she led
I
to the
believe her.
pregnancy.
See,
Greg did it.
but she's in the studio. She was in
I
the
don't
studio.
say so. Well, if she was in the studio, where did Pamela get Bele?
Casablanca.
Thank you.
If you also notice, Greg is behaving like somebody that has split personality.
Yes, disorder.
So what if he's a twin? What if he's a twin?
His twin will later unfold. Now we'll see him in the.
Oh, so that means we've not even gotten to those episodes. You're not concluding on Greg.
So far, so good.
What you've seen?
No. All it can't be on Greg.
He is just denying.
He hasn't shown us
he hasn't even said any reason why people should believe that he is not the person doing these things.
For that pregnancy, it might be that he has a twin. No.
Which twin?
It might be that he has
but
a
the girl
twin.
is not working with
Yeah, except that twin is also a music producer.
Yes.
How? What if when he leaves the studio, the twin comes in?
Where is shirt?
Talking on the issue of Pamela's pregnancy on the third episode of All on Greg, we have Kissy on the street getting people's opinion.
Greg is accused of impregnating his secretary in the office. So I'm here to ask the streets, if you were to be in Greg's shoes and you were accused of impregnating someone, what would you do? Or if you were to be Greg's fiancé, what would you do?
Father of my unborn child is also a thief.
You are at the peak of your career. Let's assume, yeah, you are at the peak of your career, and your secretary comes up to lay an accusation on your head that you got her pregnant. What would you do?
First of all, she has lost her job automatically, right?
Okay, and why is that?
Yeah, because she falsely accused me.
Okay.
We're not having a thing.
Okay.
You understand? And then, of course, we need proofs. But there has to be an intercourse before someone will claim I got impregnated or something. Okay. Yes.
Okay. What if this particular accusation will cost you your career?
That's what I'm saying. There should be basis to this. First of all, you need proofs. Right? It's entertainment. Anything could pop up. We need proofs. If she comes out with proofs beyond every reasonable doubt, and then it might be a threat to my career. Otherwise, I think it will be a plus.
Okay. Some persons out there would want you to accept the fact that yes, you got this girl pregnant just to save your career. Do you accept that?
I won't accept nothing to save no career. It's a reality.
You made me let you have me anyhow you wanted. And
I'm not married or I'm married. You have a fiancé.
I think I would have to deny that.
And why would you deny it?
I think if I have a fiancé, it would be disrespectful for me to accept such. And then I know myself, if I have a fiancé and then I get someone pregnant, know that that's a mistake. You know, I just stumbled upon it. Maybe it's a mistake.
So you wouldn't accept the pregnancy?
Am I sure? I don't know if I'm the one.
Okay, what would you do?
Wait for childbirth, then DNA test follows.
At first, I'm not sure I'll be able to hold back myself because I'll have to attack one of them. Either attack my fiancé or I'm going to attack his mistress outside.
Why would you attack his mistress?
Because if she knows that he has a fiancé, he's about being married, there's no how you are going to tell me, you as a young smart girl out there, because in this modern world, you can't tell me if you should have sex without protection. You are not going to tell me you can't go get contraceptive for that. Maybe she on her own side, she has interest in my fiancé already.
If I will confirm that I can't be true, that I will do DNA test, more than Greg with the papa of the Pekin.
What we are seeing online on the web series going on, it is obvious that Greg actually had an affair with her.
Doesn't mean he's responsible for the pregnancy.
Oh, you don't even think he's even responsible after the affair?
Nah. People can just have an affair. It's normal. Doesn't mean you will be responsible. Some people have boundaries in their relationships and then, Okay. So I think the guy is innocent.
You think Greg is innocent?
Yes.
You can hear people's opinion.
But me, I doubt if there's anything like a pregnancy. They should be asking, is she really pregnant? But some persons are saying, marry. Marry who? So what will happen to Joy?
If one person accuses you, we can give you benefit of the doubt. But when more than 1, 2, 3 people are accusing you, then there's cause to look into your personality, your character, the kind of person you are. So, in summary, I'll just say that Greg is a dubious character.
Okay, if I ask you, Tina, who is Greg?
I disagree with him. I think Greg is passing through a phase.
Just see fine boy and I have loved him.
He's passing. See insect die. You didn't see it. That's why they are tripping. They are trying to accuse him. They are trying to say. But I think, for me, Greg is passing through a phase where people. It might even be that they are framing him. Okay. It might be that they are framing him so that Joy will leave, because the engagement was live on social media. So maybe people are just trying every means to frame him.
Yes.
Did we see any stomach balloon? No. Did we see any test result? No. So how do we know she's pregnant?
Transaction from one side.
One side, not from his guy. And somebody just came and said, wait, what is this? When people get pregnant, they're even ashamed to say it. When you get pregnant out of wedlock, so how will you just come and say?
If Greg is not complicit, let him demand for proofs.
I don't know. We are getting to that stage now. The episode is trying to unfold now.
Next on All on Greg.
We woke up late into the night, and I did back up as usual. Oh, Greg here said that we should go to Casablanca to get shawarma.
I will keep us here.
Will you all stop this madness?
Nobody lives here.